on the way to school. I don't know. I don't want to go. I don't want to go, but we have to, because I realized that my next lecture class will be an exam, and it's going to go over chapters 0, 1, 2, and 4. And we went over chapters 0 and 1 last class, so I'm assuming we're going to go after chapters 2 and 4 this class, so I do not want to miss that. So I don't know, I'm probably going to have that homework later tonight as well. So after class today, we got those 2 homeworks. I believe one is 22 questions, the other one's 18. And then we have our pre-lab questions. Usually those range between like 8 to 10. So we got that as well. And then we got, what else do we got? We got to answer, or not answer, but reply to one other, what do you call it? One other essay in English on my discussion board. But low-key, I might be able to do it in class during our break times, so we'll see if I have to do that. And then still got the scholarship essay. I do not want to do that. I don't know. That's pretty much all the work I got to do today. Besides that, we got the gym tonight. We got hamstrings, glutes once again. But yeah, I don't know. Pretty much the same deal. What we're gonna do last time. Maybe try to go some heavier. We'll see. I don't know. I still gotta eat after this. We had the shake, as you guys saw this morning. Then I brought some snacks for class. But yeah, we'll see. Class is done. Not as much work as I thought, but like I said, well, turns out, because, I guess because how long lectures are, she didn't go over chapter 4, and because of that, she took out chapter 4 out of the exam, which I guess is good. That means I gotta study, or I have more time to study in honing my skills on the other chapters. Anyways, I think after today we went over some like practice problems for them, and I think I got that down to a pretty good understanding. I do have chapter 2 homework today that I got to do, and there's still pre-lab questions. But here's the thing I'm not 100% about. So basically during class, or not during class, well, here's the thing. So we had our lecture today, right? And Tuesday is supposed to be another lab, but it's also that day is going to be another lecture, and I assume that's because of we didn't get time to go over chapter 4. So on Tuesday we're going to go over chapter 4, but it's not on the quiz. So and then the Tuesday after that, that's when I have my lab. So do I do my pre-lab questions now when I have been in class, like more like lecture time, right? Or do I do it later after? Oh no, do I do it now when I haven't gone to our next lecture, or should I do it now where what the fuck am I saying? I don't know. Do I do it now where I haven't gone to the next lecture, or do I do it on after the next lecture? I'm gonna just fucking do it now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get that shit out the way. I have that. I think I have like another thing to do. I don't know, but all of this will get done. I don't know. I'm thinking about. Well, I think it's good to understand how to do conversions in terms of like the what am I trying to say? The abbreviations. So say you have like you want to turn meters into centimeters, or you want to turn kilograms into grams, right? So in one what am I trying to say? In 1 gram, you have to divide that by 10 to the third for the kilograms, whatever, right? And I think to speed that up is that I could program a program, right, that just converts all that shit for me, right? So I could like input. The way I would do it is input the fucking the numeric value, and then you insert the base to the other base, and then it will switch it for you. I think it will be good in terms of speed. The only thing I'm worried about is that I'll be too reliant on that, and if I become too reliant on that, then I won't be able to do it on my own for other future shit. Like, say for example that I hypothetically forget my calculator dies, or something happens that I need to do it, and then worst case scenario, I forget how to do dimensional analysis, which is just a conversion of what do you call it, the units, right? And yeah, say I do that, and I feel like that is worst case scenario. I think I would have done it earlier because I was like scared, but now I'm pretty locked in terms of how to switch shit around. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I might do it to like double check myself. But if I do that, I mean, I could just tell ChatGPT to write the code for me, and then I could just input it, and then I'll always have just a little checker, right? And then I can still do it on my own. But still, that is more steps in terms of like, say I write out everything, I do everything, I get the answer, and then I gotta go back, write everything back down again, and then fucking see my answer. Positives, negatives. Positives is that I do double check my answer and that it is correct. Negatives is that it does take more time. I don't know, maybe I might, we'll see. Outside of that, what did we do today? We just talked about atoms. So we talked about the ions, the periodic table, alkaline metals, alkaline earth metals, noble gases, metalloids, non-metals, and metals, all that shit. I do have a pretty good understanding about all of that, I won't lie, but that being said, I do have a hard time remembering where the metalloids are, right? I know it's like a zigzag. I have a hard time remembering which ones are in there. I have a hard time remembering that, and I have a hard time remembering the orbitals when it comes to what was the word I'm looking for? The thing after the ions. Like when you change the no, it is ions. So like, say you have an ion, and then because of that, it changes like the valence electrons or something. She didn't go much over it in this class, but I know in my high school classes I did struggle trying to like not convert, but trying to put the electrons into the correct orbital or something. I don't remember, but luckily it won't be on this test or this exam, so I don't gotta worry about that too much. But I know I have to lock in for that. But pretty much in class, like, it's just really going over, for me it feels like I'm going over like some old material, you know. And then there's some practice problems which I do enjoy doing, but when I do go over this old material, I'm listening, and when I don't understand, then that's when I start taking notes and other stuff. Or when there's not necessarily new concepts, but when there's like definitions and stuff, I also take those down, because on the test there will be definitions that I do need to match up. But yeah, outside of that, what else do we got? That's really just it. I mean, like I said, this is like a good refresher for me, because I know a majority of the stuff, that when there are shit that I remember that I had a hard time struggling on, then I could focus more of my time doing that, which I think is really good. But yeah, I think another thing that I do have a hard time doing is the what's the word I'm looking for, is doing the conversion, which was what I was talking about earlier, the centimeters to meters, centimeters to grams. And what I mean by that, I do understand, like, all right, kilogram is bigger than a normal gram, right? Or centimeter is less than that. But it's the numerical value, or like the exponent to the 10th, right? Because it's always like 10 to the something in relation to the normal one, or the base unit. What do you call it? But yeah, when it's what was I gonna say? Sorry. Yeah, so when it comes to that, I just have a hard time just remembering. All right, centimeter is -2, millimeters -3, kilo, or kilo is just 10 to the 3rd. just remembering that is just like a little tricky for me. Well, I always know kilos 10 to the third, and then just trying to remember the difference, not the difference, but like just trying to remember centimeter is 10 to the negative, either, because I'm having a hard time remembering now. Centimeter is either 10 to the negative second or 10 to the negative third. And see, this is what I'm talking about, which is a hard time for me. But when I do have my reference sheet, it is like very easy for me. But that's obviously because I have the reference sheet and I will not have that on the exam. And so I need to make sure that I remember that, or I could just write the code, or I could just write notes. All of them are options that I need to pick one and then do. And I might just do a mixture of a couple. Anyways, we're home. I'm gonna do what I gotta do in terms of homework. And then later tonight, I have glutes and hammies today. It is hot in the car, so I'm gonna go do that. Update you guys. All right, first thing, my mom gave me a whole bunch of these treats, each of them being 180. I already ate one. I might eat a couple more, and if I do, I'll update you guys for calorie wise. Anyways, I did the calculator thing. So if we do program, go here. I'll just do this, it's easier. So we have a simple one and then a normal one. This is what the normal one looks like. The reason why I did both is because, I don't know if you can see, you can't even see the top, right? Because it's so annoying. But it does have everything there. Quit, right? And then say I wanted like the notes just in case if I ever did them, right? I could go here, abbreviated notes, and then I have all the conversions. Then we go here, program, that, wrong one. This, Python. But then I made it so that we were converting the ones that we normally, and it doesn't fucking work. Oh. All right, now we got it working. So program, down to Python, simple. So if we first put in what value it is, so say we're doing 36, and then we choose from. So say we're doing just 36 meters, right? So the base unit, which would be 2, then we choose what are we changing it to. So say we're doing it to 36 meters to 36 kilometers. Or no, what is 36 meters in kilometers? So then what is that? That is 1. Enter. So then that just equals 36 meters is equal to 0.036 kilometers. Anyways, this is how I kind of sort everything. So we start from here all the way to all the stuff I need to do. This is what I get on my laptop in class, and then afterwards I just complete it all in here, and I could just check it off from here. But I'm gonna do that. I just wanted to show today's notes. So we got all of this, all of this. So not that much more practice stuff that we did. Actually, all of this is practice stuff. But this is what I was talking about earlier. The isotopes. The isotopes are the ones that don't have the neutrons, and then the ions are the ones with extra or less electrons and stuff. But yeah. Going to the gym. what do you call it? Yeah, I finally did the scholarship essay. I don't know why. Well, here's the thing. It says essay. That shit was not an essay. It was so free. Did that. I still got to do other SVD stuff. I didn't realize, like, there's still quite a bit left. But I'll do that over the weekend or something. Anyways, yep, did all my science homework, did SDV work. What do you call it? I got a call near the end of the time lapse, so it didn't. Oh shit! It didn't record everything. And because it didn't record everything, it did record my Fortnite, my 2 Fortnite dubs, and my Valorant dub, which is a bummer. I dropped 14 on the first Fortnite game. Valorant, I dropped 18. And then the second game, I died. I didn't win the second game. Anyways, going to the gym, meeting up with Ryan. For some part of me thought I was, what do you call it? I was doing chest today. I don't know why. So I got joggers on, even though today is a glutes and hammies day. But yeah, what I eat during the time lapse. I think I showed the fucking 180 calorie, basically the little sweet treats my mom gave me. I've been snacking on those. 5 of them, it's around like 900, right? And then my brother made a burger, ate the burger, and then on top of breakfast this morning, and I still got to eat my T-bone steak when I get home. So I'll be all set for today. But yeah, that's pretty much it. About to hit some glutes and hammies now. back home. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. Fucking gonna grill, gonna eat, and that's basically it. I don't know. Edit my fucking video, probably do that. But one thing I will mention for today's workout video, I didn't record one of my sets for RDLs, which was a little disappointing. I forget to hit the record button. Anyways, that's basically it. Today's done. I did all my shit. I'm thinking about, I don't know, maybe I'll just look over what is the last week's worth of work look like for SDV. And depending on that, maybe I'll do it while I'm at work or maybe over the weekend, who knows. But if I do, then I get a whole fucking course done in 20 days. I don't know, maybe I could have finished it a lot sooner, but I just had other shit going on and I did not want to fucking do it the whole time for my free time. Anyways, that's really it. Tomorrow we got work again, but yeah. Ooh, got some steak, bananas, strawberries. Yep, I forgot to get oats, but it's fine. I'll figure it out. Get some more, but yeah, do that. Bye bye.